Imagine a rat using an AirPod as a cane. Imagine that. I'm thinking about it. I mean, it kind of has to hunch over to use it, you know? It doesn't beat the whatever the blind mice use. They just have like actual canes that are their size. I don't know. What the hell is that fruit passionate about? My parents trying to figure out what to get me for Christmas. What is wrong with my sister and her husband? Absolutely nothing. They're strengthening their bond by being chaotic dumbasses together, and that's beautiful. Look, man, everyone's heard it a million times before on the internet. It's a cliche, but me and who? Checked into a hotel last night, and the woman working the front desk asked, "No offense, but are you a clown?" No offense. To be fair, I was literally wearing this. I mean, okay, that lady's question was justified. I'm not seeing a no. Move the phone. Show us the nose. No, I don't lose hyperfixations. They're just moved to a different, slightly less used shelf in my brain. And then one thing happens and they move back to the front shelf of my brain. Weirdo little kids are my favorite kinds of people. She should lie down on a skateboard and slide at people. Imagine, you're an adult sitting at your front door handing out treats to the usual little vampires and witches and trademarked superheroes, and this giant horseshoe crab comes rolling up the front walk, and then it stands up and there's this little girl inside it. Costume of the night, easy. A little girl said monsters were in her bedroom. It was 60,000 bees. Bees? To elaborate, her parents didn't believe she was hearing monsters in the walls. It was 60,000 bees. She is 3 years old. Her parents gave her a spray bottle to spray away the monsters. It was 60,000 bees. They didn't believe her for 8 months. Removal cost them $20,000 because it was 60,000 bees. Yeah, dude, that may as well be monsters in the walls, dude. Screw that. Her wondering why her fridge is suddenly full of fancy cheese. Her stalker snuck into her kitchen while she was sleeping. Inflation is so fucking bad, we're fantasizing about stalkers leaving groceries. No photos, just buy cheese. The fact that we're seeing this means that someone broke the sacred rule, and they're fucking dead now. Or they were forced to buy all the cheese. Woman in my office is going through a breakup, and the work guy's chat was trying to think of something nice to do for her, and one of the guys very sincerely said, "Women like mac and cheese, right? Maybe we can do something with that?" He's right, though. This is the only version of boys will be boys that I'll accept. Hey, look, man. Mac and cheese? That definitely lifts some moods, at least for me. It'll make me happy. I'm only a man when I'm a grown-ass man, and I'm only a woman when, God forbid, women do anything. Anytime other than that, I'm a fucking echidna. Enigma, fuck. Setting up our Christmas tree, but it's made out of deer antlers. No animals were harmed, that's good. Had the audacity to say no animals were harmed as if the antlers just fell out painlessly. This person doesn't know how this works. Regardless of what you think of this tree, this comment was my favorite out of the collection of people who didn't know deer shed their antlers every spring. Yeah, I saw a video of this happening where they just shake their head and off come the antlers, and it's like, what the hell? Today I learned that when a domestic pig gets out into the wild, it will revert to a wild state in a matter of months, growing tusks, a hairy coat, and becoming more aggressive. Disappears into the wild and reverts into a great ape. Are you saying humans are domestic apes? Are we not? Bigfoot is just a man who made a choice. Sexual tension is out. Platonic tension is in. I need enemies who have fought each other so many times that they've developed a mutual fondness, realize they have a lot in common, and have to stop themselves from slipping into friendly conversation when they're supposed to be kicking each other's asses. Oh, you could have a bathroom-themed bathroom. I am so sure that my cousin meant to type something else, but I'm going to cry. Welcome to my bathroom-themed bathroom. Pictures of other people's bathrooms on the walls, little bathtub figurines on the sink, soap dispenser shaped like a toilet. Life could be a dream in my bathroom-themed bathroom. Okay, I'm just saying, I've never seen that before. Never seen a bathroom-themed bathroom, so you could be the first one. Yeah, I'm just saying. You've already got some concepts written down? Make it happen. Sorry, but if your bed isn't at least against one wall, you're not valid. I used to think this post was stupid because most people like both sides of the bed free, but then I realized some psychopaths put their bed like this, so not even the headboard is against a wall, and this post is about these animals. A single person's bed is generally against two walls, a couple's bed is generally against one wall, and people with zero walls have no fear of the dark/unseen, with direct access to their head, and therefore cannot be human. Okay, the bed just out in the middle of the room is bad, but have you considered only the footboard end against a wall? No, I hadn't. Why would you put that image into my head? Single people, couples, people who don't know fear, people who should be feared. Yeah, those are people who have eyes in the back of their head, man, and no headrest. I really hate when people say you shouldn't use the computer or watch TV before going to bed, and instead you should read a book because you need winding down time or you won't sleep. Haha, good one. Do you know what happens if I start a book before bed? I end up fucking finishing it, that's what. Do you ever see someone else's headcanon for your favorite character and it's like, I completely respect that you have the right to that headcanon. I will not confront you at all and start needless bullshit over that headcanon, but I will silently sit here and give you the sideways glance of the century. Me, out loud. Hey, that's cool, we all have our own interpretations, and I support you as part of the fandom regardless. Me in my head, but you're wrong. I would just like to remind everyone that this is the mature, reasonable, and sensible response. They are valid. And they're wrong. Ass fat like Totoro, call that Studio Jiggly. Which Nicki Minaj song is this from? Caving as an extreme sport is so unfathomable to me. Why are you, as a creature of the daylight, doing that? Were you born without the dread in your bones or something? Hashtag I used to teach spelunking to 9-year-olds. It's so fun, trust me. Hashtag the power of a good cave nap. Like tight corner, cold mud, you get knocked out and feel like you slept 8 hours and 15 minutes. The time dilation of being in a cave is the unsettling part. You were in there for what feels like 15 minutes and it's been 6 hours. Come 9-year-olds, let us sleep in the hell fissures where time goes to suffocate. And you, if you're unlucky enough. Marvel. Infinity War is the most ambitious crossover event in history. Me. Yeah, who framed Roger Rabbit getting Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny in the same shot? Amazing. It's true, especially given A, the technology they had at the time to pull this off, and B, that they had characters from two separate companies as opposed to different characters from the same comics publisher. So yeah, Roger Rabbit wins the ambitious crossover award, hands down. Sorry, Marvel. The agreement with Disney and Warner Brothers was that they could only use their biggest characters, Mickey and Donald, Bugs, and Daffy, if the other corresponding character had the exact same amount of screen time. This is why in the movie, Bugs and Mickey are sharing scenes, and Daffy and Donald are sharing scenes. That makes a lot of sense. No picking favorites, just hey, if you want them both, you gotta give them an equal amount of screen time. You're in a transitional period of your life right now. Shut the fuck up. Transition D's actually post-canceled. I just almost said D's nuts in anger. I think I need to look deep within myself and make a change. Fake, I don't give a fucker. I saw you yearning. This is what fanfic writers think people say on a day-to-day basis. Whoa, this character is so cool. I wish they were covered in blood with their whole body trembling with a look of absolute horror on their face as they're struggling to breathe in panic. How do I teach my body that the fight or flight response is supposed to be for life or death situations, not social interaction? Xanax. Get into actual fights to the death to gain perspective. Character. Has frost powers. Me. Your backstory is family-related trauma, isn't it? It's just too easy. It's too easy. My dog when I mix dry food into his wet food. The problem with forced diversity. Did you idiots actually watch the video? It was about tokenism and brownie points, but I guess you hive mind idiots didn't even want to give it a chance, huh? Sorry, I didn't want to watch a 18-minute rant video by a cartoon wolf man. Hi honey, how was your day at the gaslighting factory? I've never worked there. Stop saying I work there. Honey, remember what your union rep said about working off the clock? Friend, dude, what the fuck? Why did you put glitter in my coffee? I was gonna drink that. Me? Aesthetic. Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no. Please no, I don't want to see a photo of coffee with glitter in it. Fuck no. I knew this was gonna fucking happen. I am so unbelievably pissed at this. Fuck this. Fuck all of you. Fuck no. Image ID, a cup of coffee with a spoonful of silver glitter being poured into it. You know what they say, spoonful of glitter helps the helps the coffee go down. Beware of goth clowns. Oh, cloth gowns. I'm so glad we all collectively misread this. I hate people who know highways. I'm heading south on I-65. Okay, man, I'm moving my rook to C2. Burn us, boil us, do as you will. You have earned the right. This boy has issues. I looked it up. He says this after you beat him in ice hockey. The real reason Hal kept his castle moving was tax evasion. This sounds like a joke, but I read the book. This is the literal reason. People who tell me I shouldn't drink lava, the media. People who lie, the media. Conclusion, I am going to drink lava. I'm a geologist with no association to the media, and I would not recommend drinking lava. Get a load of big geology trying to oppress the voice of the people. Teach the controversy. Drink the lava. My wife is the love of my life. Every day I wake up in a dream that never ends because of her undying love. If that's a problem for you, then you can go to hell. I love my wife. Mood. For context, OP is arguing with everyone in the comments trying to give him advice on how to cook lentils for his wife in the Trader Joe's subreddit. Massachusetts equals Waitachusetts, Gravity-achusetts. Girl, if you don't simplify that fraction, I'm coming for your Massachusetts. Medusa and her autistic girlfriend who can't make eye contact. Is that anything? Okay, I just had to draw it. This website is too mobile focused these days. Reblog and tell me what your desktop laptop background is. Girl, help, people in the notes are calling me rich and privileged for owning a computer. Guys, if your definition of wealth is owning a computer, then I'm sorry, but you're not ready for the revolution. Listen, when the Lord of the land makes his subjects stand in the open rain, their enemy is not the man who wore a hat. Another fire-ass line from a random-ass Tumblr post. Let's go. If you went to a bar and the bartender was a mouse girl, you could ask for a drink, and she would balance it on her head and say, "For you, it's on the mouse." Learned that astronauts Mark Lee and Jan Davis married in secret 9 months before their joint flight to the ISS and didn't tell NASA until it was too late to train replacements. They are the only married couple to have ever flown in space together. All right, that's pretty damn sick though, right? That's a pretty cool title. We lost it when songs started being uploaded on YouTube called Speed Up plus Pitched TikTok version. Like, call it what it's called. It's Nightcore. Respect the ones who came before you and put an anime girl on the thumbnail. After a long day of work, I accidentally greeted someone with my reflex customer service, "Hey, how can I help you?" And without missing a beat, he accidentally said, "Hey, what can I get you?" He works at Starbucks. And that was the closest I've ever felt to someone. We were two NPCs who met IRL. Do non-Americans know that sometimes you'll just see lifelike human testicles hanging off the back of people's trucks? Non-American here. I wish I didn't learn English. After 2 years working outdoors all day, I finally got stung by an onion for the first time yesterday, and I wasn't even doing anything. There wasn't even a nest nearby. A wasp. I was looking at an onion just now, sorry. Wow, it's a shiny Mega Evolution Gyarados. Did I say that right, Pokemon fans, right? Did I? It looks like a pissed off lobster. Welcome to Red Lobster. Today's special is go f yourself. If I wasn't just sick, I would have given that a lot more projection, but that's the best you got, so don't complain. Yes, she's taking things into her own, well, not in her hands necessarily, not in anything, more so on her. Yeah, she's getting it done. You'll sand your titties clean off. New top surgery just dropped. Oh my god. The old McDonald's hamburger lights, those are adorable. McDonald's light fixture. Their eyes turn to God for salvation, and they find none. 2 or 3 samurai won't suffice. Watching 7 samurai. I wonder how many they'll need. I hesitate to even speculate. All right, we got a little shark in this dude's hand, just holding a shark. Baby blacktip reef shark. One day, that tiny baby will be a big shark able to rip people to shreds. Most blacktip reef sharks are no more than 5.5 feet long when mature. Not only that, blacktip reef sharks are timid and shy, with no fatal human contacts documented. Don't comment stuff like this on my post. Save it for another post and stay off mine. Thanks. Gentle Sharks has had it. Hello, sharks. Uteri board. Never trust these O's with bioluminescent lures. Worst mistake of my life. Hashtag OP is a shrimp. Hashtag shrimp hell now. You ever see a character design so silly it kind of loops back around to being excellent again? What am I looking at? This is like it's like a snail crossover with a what? Is that a dog? Is that like a, I don't know. I don't know what that is. This isn't excellent. This is just confusing. Deeply haunted by a study that found human beings are less than 50% accurate in determining whether they are being flirted with. Look, I'm sorry I'm 0% accurate in dragging the average down. Had a girl look me in the eyes and tell me she wanted to go to bed while holding my hand, so I told her that she'd better go then before she fell asleep. Sometimes having a reputation for being smart beats actually being smart. I once beat my school's chess champion in a game because he spent the entire match desperately trying to work out my strategy because I was smart and therefore good at chess. We were playing with a Lord of the Rings chess set. I was moving the characters I liked best. I'm terrible at chess. Add a touch of your life to your outfit by tying your hair back with a very tiny snake. A must-have this season. Little snakes. Apology tier list. S. I'm sorry I hurt you. I shouldn't have said or done that. A. I'm sorry. B. I'm sorry if my words or actions hurt you. C. I'm sorry I didn't mean it that way. D. I'm sorry you were hurt by my words or actions. F. Oh, I didn't mean it that way. E. I could say I'm sorry, or I could tell you the truth. G. I'm sorry you thought that what I did merits an apology. I believe an apology is in order. N. No, you're sorry. T. I don't expect forgiveness because forgiveness would imply I did anything wrong. Z. Denial. Propose a new holiday. Halloween. Combination Valentine's and Halloween. Take a monster on a date. Guillermo del Toro, we know that's you. Wait, let him speak. Wi-Fi. Connected. Me, then fucking act like it. Today I accidentally knocked a monarch caterpillar off its leaf and it fell and immediately began oozing green liquid. I was devastated. I thought I'd killed it. Turns out they do that on purpose to defend against predators. Fooled by a fat little worm. Irrecoverable. Are you more stupid than a bird?